Hi, my name is Bryan Hulbert. I am the PR director for the Speedway Motors Tulsa Shootout, one of the announcers for this event, as well as being a part of the Lucas Oil American Sprint Car Series and the Lucas Oil Chili Bowl Nationals presented by General Tire. Now, a little while back, I had done a video here talking about MyRacePass, and I was showing you the old part of MyRacePass that we use to input lineups and results and draw stats out. And I mentioned into that they were coming up with a new backside to the websites. Well, they've done that, and we're actually testing it here at the Speedway Motors Tulsa Shootout, and we're going to show you some of the differences here. If you remember my first one, everything was one page. It was very basic, and everything kind of ran together sometimes. Now, what they've done, now granted, it was actually very easy to use, but in this case, they've made it where it's a little more user-friendly and it's not as heavy on the data side. So say you have maybe a weak connection, you're using an air card, you don't have to worry about the lag anymore. They've gone to a completely different server system for these things. So I'm going to show you real quick, while we're on break here at the Speedway Motors Tulsa Shootout, I'm inputting qualifying lineups for our junior sprints right now, and it's the same concept of the old system where all you do is you build your entry list and then you can input simply using the car number. So I'll show you here very simply. I've already started putting in our first qualifying race here. I put in the top 4 starters. So I'm going to continue with this and just show you how quickly it adds everybody into this. See, the 36J, Camden Couch, he's added. If I want to add the 78 of Haley Constance, she's added. We'll continue with that. The 3Z added just like that, and we'll show you here, and you kind of saw it if you didn't catch it, but I put in a wrong number. It didn't add anybody. So if you watch that, I'm going to put in one too many numbers. It's not going to add them, but if I go back and I put that 122, it goes ahead and adds lanes. So that's one of the things about this website, is it makes it where it's hard to make a mistake when you're putting the lineups in. Now, granted, if you have a 34 and a 34A, you can still make that mistake by not putting the letter in, but this makes it a little bit more foolproof. Now, if I click right over here to the results tab, I'm going to go ahead and save this down here. Now, granted, I still have to come back and finish this, but on the results side, I'm going to show you something here. It's going to pull up that first qualifying race. All the drivers I have entered right there, those are the only ones it's going to allow me to enter into the finish. So that's another way that it kind of double checks your work. So say you have a wrong driver entered and you try to enter the right one in your finish, that's where it's going to catch you. And that's one of the little checks and balances systems that they've put into the new side of MyRacePass. And that's something I just wanted to show you here. I've utilized this system now for the entire week of the Speedway Motors Tulsa Shootout. And so far, other than maybe some small minor adjustments that we're trying to make to the system to make it even better, so far I have to say we're very, very happy with it. And we again encourage you, if you're a series, a track, or even just an event, you need to call MyRacePass or go to myracepass.com and get yourself hooked up with a website for your event.